Hi there, how are you? I'm Fernando. Welcome to Host2B Academy. Today, I'll show you how to customize your Shopify footer. First, let's access the Shopify dashboard. Then click on Online Store on the left side. On the Themes page, find your theme and click Customize. The Store Customization page opens. Customizing the footer is easy. Go to the side menu on the left. You'll see all store sections. Scroll down for the footer option. The footer's at the bottom. Let's set it up first. Clicking it shows config options, mainly general settings. Then customize each column with important info. Here in the footer, the first option is color. You can choose the color type based on your theme's preset color settings. If you want to change just the footer color without altering anything else in your store, without changing the color scheme, there's a Host2B tutorial on how to do this using CSS. It's done through your store's code. There's a dedicated tutorial for this. But in this case, I'll use the store's default color. Next, there's the email subscription system. Here people can enter their email to receive marketing emails. I'll disable it. Now it's removed and this section won't appear anymore. There are a few things you can add here. You'll have the option to follow the store. You can display social media icons, select the region or country, choose the language, show payment methods. All these are options you need to configure. These are other settings for your store. For example, you need to add social media information. I'll show you how to set this up shortly. The region selector is for stores selling in multiple countries. The language selector is for stores selling in other countries. You'll need to adjust all of these settings. I'm going to disable both the region and language selectors. I'll keep the social media icons and follow store option. I'll disable the store and payment method options too. So I'll only keep the social media icons, which I'll set up soon. Next, there's the policy link. We'll make it visible in the copyright section. You can also adjust the top margin spacing. If you want, you can add padding here as well. These are the settings you can modify in the footer. Now let's add the information to our footer. Below the footer, you'll see a button labeled Add Block. Clicking it will show 4 block options. The first block is the menu. The second block is brand information. The third is text and the fourth is image. You can add as many blocks as you like. Let me show you some examples of what you can do. First, I'll choose the text option. When you add a text block, it'll be centered. As you add more, they'll adjust to share the space evenly. For example, 4 blocks will divide the space into 4. Adding more blocks will further divide the space. You can add various blocks as you see fit. It'll divide your footer for this information. In the menu, you can add important links. Brand info can be set up in Shopify settings. So here you can edit brand info. You can add logos and key brand details. It'll add them automatically. Here, I don't prefer this in footers, but you can. In text, you can add any info you want. For images, you can add a picture, but with an image, no text underneath, which I find a bit limiting, but it's an option. You could add your logo, for instance, but then no text below that image, just the image alone. So it's your call. What will I do? I'll use 2 text fields here and 2. First, I'll add company info. So I'll put company here. Here, I'll add details about my store. I've put sample text about my store here. If you want, you can edit anything in the text, including its visual appearance, like adding bold, italics, or links. For example, you can come here, insert a link, and a word will have a custom link, so you can edit the entire look just like in any text editor. Next, we're going to have a menu. In the menu, you can select or create any menu you want. I've shown how to create menus in your Shopify store, and I recommend making custom footer menus. Here we have the default footer menu that I've already edited. It includes info about us, blog, privacy policy, terms of service, and refund policy. I've added all these pages, and I recommend you do the same. In the menu, besides changing it, you can add text above. I'll do that here. The title is info, so it'll stay as info right here with my footer menu. Next, we have the second menu. For this second menu, I've put categories. I'll edit the categories title and change menu to footer here. I'll change menu and select the categories menu I created. So I'll select it and the menu will show my category info for clicking. For the last text, I'll add contact information. I'll label it contact and just put some basic info here. First, I'll add my WhatsApp for people to reach me. This way, they can contact me via WhatsApp. If you want, you can add a WhatsApp link to your number. You can add a link here using www.way.me followed by your phone number. I'll enter my phone number here, and once I do, we can write the text. After entering the number, I'll open a new window and click Insert. Now my number has a link attached to it. Clicking it will open the WhatsApp page. I'll show you in a moment. Optional, just a detail if you want to add it. Next, I'll input my email address. So here's where I'll put my email. I'll skip a line and add our business hours. Now I'll include the weekday information. I'll put 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. here. So that's all the information entered. Monday to Friday is 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Saturday hours are 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. And we're closed on Sundays. Now I want to highlight the open text. I'll select it and make it bold for emphasis. These are the footer settings. Now let's add just the social media links. We'll show active social media icons. Let's go to the left side menu. Click on the gear icon. A new menu opens with a social network option. It'll show a field with various links. Add links for Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, etc. You can input your social media links here. I'll add a Facebook link as an example. I've entered my social media link. The icon will appear at the bottom. I'll add Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Now I'll fill in the Instagram link. I've added Instagram and YouTube links. The social media icons will now appear. Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube will show up. I added social networks I wanted, and you can add others available here. Now let's go back to the footer. These are the main settings you can adjust. You can customize other options if you'd like. Add region and language selectors. I recommend coding payment icons. There's a tutorial on how to do it better. The visual aspect. After customizing your footer, just save. To save, go to the top right and click the save button. After clicking, changes are saved successfully. Now our store's footer looks professional with correct info. I hope this video helped. Bye.